Good afternoon, everybody. This is Group 4, and we were happy to be here today to present our topic and movie. Have you considered how has gender discrimination or health and safety affect HR policies? Let's get started to dive into our presentation. Today, we would like to introduce the topic of gender discrimination and health and safety. And the movie that we choose is Made in Dagenham. On the next slide, Bonnie is going to talk about the agenda.
This is our agenda. Our team members are Marcelo, Mark, Tolly, Manami, and me, Bonnie. So let's talk about our movie. Made in Dagenham is adapted from real history. The story takes place in 1968 in England, where men and women will pay differently for the same work, and women will pay half the hourly rate of men. In order to fight for their rights and to break out the long-standing unfairness of new wages, a female worker stepped forward and led more than 100 female employees to come from the senior management of Ford UK and the American head office, and to stage the first ever female labor demonstration in British history. After a lot of effort, not only did she mobilize and gain the support of the men's trade unions, but also celebrated the British government passage of the Equal Pay Act in 1970 to realize the principle of equal pay for equal work. This is the official trailer.
Mr. Clark, you hit my son.
Forgot his protractor.
I don't want you doing it.
Thank you for your concern, Mrs. O'Grady.
Here it comes. Oh, no.
Women always come second until
We get equal pay, yeah.
This needs a leader, someone to inspire the girls.
What?
You can do this, and you should.
Now we've got all this unrest at work.
Unrest when you actually come out and strike.
This is about one thing. Equal pay or nothing. Everybody, out!
What's got nothing to do with me?
Get the banner up. Hold on, go!
I know the feeling.
In our human resources topic, gender discrimination and health and safety. Gender discrimination, it means that employees are treated differently because of their gender, gender identity, or sexual orientation. This can also lead to pay discrimination, where employees doing the same job are paid less than others because of their personal characteristic. The most common form of pay discrimination is when men and women are paid differently for the same work. In this movie, female employees are classified as unskilled workers, but male employees doing the same job are classified as skilled workers. As a result, men were paid more than women, which led female employees to demand equal pay for equal work. And health and safety. Employers are required to provide a safety work environment and to instruct and supervise workers to protect their health and safety. In this movie, the women work in a small, congested, stuffy workplace, but they are required to work all day in a terrible environment that makes them feel like they are not treated like normal people.
There are some specific examples throughout the movie that are clearly evident that women were discriminated due to gender, and because of this, they were in poor working conditions. In the beginning of the movie, we are introduced to information that shows that only 187 women were employed versus the 55,000 men that were employed, of course implying it was a male-dominated company. And due to this, women were not treated with respect and worked in poorer working conditions than men did. Women were also continuously shot down from the complaints made to be equal in the workplace, and unfortunately, when meetings took place where women would accompany the men told them that they were to handle it while the women were to keep quiet and keep their heads down. Women also received letters from their employer to prohibit their strike for equal rights and pay.
Analysis. Grit is crucial for success and involves having passion and perseverance toward long-term goals. Rita's advocacy for gender equality shows determination and grit to create a positive change. Rita believes that historically, women have faced discrimination and lack of opportunity. Rita vowed to break down stereotypes and lead a movement for women value and equal treatment. Equality should be normalized and discrimination has no place in society because skills and abilities are not based on gender. The fight for gender equality should continue until everyone is treated equally. And success is not about proving that one gender is better than the other, but about promoting equality.
We are not separated by sex. Only those who are willing to accept injustice believe in gender's priorities. If you believe in it, then you need to open your mentalities and recognize that skills and capabilities are not based on genitalia, but rather on knowledge and expertise. Equal should be normalized than before. Discrimination doesn't have a place in our societies. If one man can create something, so does woman.
In conclusion, the movie made in Dagenham highlights several important HR topics that remain relevant today, including equal pay, where female employees were paid less than their male counterpart for doing the same job, health and safety, because employers have a responsibility to provide a safe work environment for all their employees, and the movie highlights the poor working conditions that female employees face. The movie centers on the struggle for gender equality, where women were discriminated against and treated unfairly in the workspace. And it also shows us the importance of grit and determination, because this is crucial in HR. Employees that possess these qualities are more likely to be successful in their careers. HR professionals must need to continue addressing these issues and create a fair and safe work environment for all employees.
Thank you for watching our presentation. We will appreciate your attention. If you have any questions or feedback, please don't hesitate to let us know. Again, thank you for being here with us, and we hope you see you soon. This is our reference.